The man opened the door of the shower and threw that gasoline in great speed and light the match and put the woman on fire and closed the door afterward. The man started to hear the screams of the woman. The fire is eating her alive. Our story of today is about a family consists of three, a father, a mother, and their daughter. This last one, she used to study for the baccalaureate exam, but she did not succeed, so she dropped out of school. The father is an alcoholic, abusive person. He is always drunk and always have fights with the mother. In the bar where he used to drink, he met this woman and started to have an affair with her. Days after days after days, they started to have feelings for each other, and they have decided that they should get married, but there is a slight problem in their situation, which is the wife. Let me add this quick observation that people might not know, but in this country, a husband can get a second wife if he gets the permission from the first wife. So if this our guy, the father in here, wants to marry another woman, he needs to get the permission from the first wife, or he can divorce her, so he can get married two wives at the same time, but he needs to get the permission from the first one. So he went home, and in his mind to tell his wife to give him the permission to marry this woman. The wife of course refused this idea. She wished not to be in the same house with another woman. But the man started threatening her. I will divorce you. I will do this. I will do that. I will burn you alive. He started throwing threats in every direction. Of course, the woman, she doesn't care, or she thought that his promises were actually in vain. The daughter was living with her parents. She always tried to make peace with them. Their suffering, her and her mother's suffering with his alcoholism and what comes after it. The wife also threatened him sometimes to go to the police if he keeps on doing such things. All the violence and all the nagging is the thing that made the girl drop out of school, instead of revising and preparing for the baccalaureate exam. She didn't have the peace nor the strength to continue her studies. One day, after having some beers at the bar, the man brought a bucket to a gas station. And he bought 2 liters of gasoline, and took that bucket of gasoline, and went straight home. He opened the front door with his keys and entered to find that the light in the shower was on, and also the faucet is open. That means his wife is taking a shower. The man, guided by blindness, he was not in his house the whole day, and he came quick and quietly to open the door, the front door, and then the shower. He opened the door of and threw that gasoline in a great speed and light the match and put the woman on fire, and closed the door afterward. The man started hearing the screams of the woman. The fire is eating her alive. In seconds he realized that the voice he is hearing is not his wife's voice, it was his daughter's voice. His daughter was taking shower at that moment, and not the wife. He opened the door, grabbed the towel and put it on his daughter to put out the fire, and he took her outside, stopped the taxi, and he went straight to the emergencies. After he got there, the nurses asked him what happened. He said it was a mistake. They called the cops. The cops immediately showed up in there and started questioning him. What happened? Said the officer, and the man replied it was a mistake. The police officer said, what do you mean by mistake? The man replied, I wanted to burn my wife but I made a mistake. She was in the shower. My daughter was in the shower instead of my wife. Immediately arrested him and put him to justice. Later the courtroom gave him a lifetime in prison. If you like these kind of crime stories, make sure to subscribe to Daily Stuff channel.